Love. I am muted. You're absolutely right, Maddie. Thank you for saying so. It's an embarrassing ordeal all around. I just had to check if there was an embargo on the games we're playing tonight. There isn't, so let's start with Power Gunner, which comes out on the 17th of May, which is 1 week and 1 day from today. Or 1 week from today for Ahmad, for whom it is morning. I didn't set up my recorder, as I am wont to do. Okay, record. Ah, perfect. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Power Gunner, which said it had full controller support. We're doing great here, Ahmad. In the Steam page, but I can't stress enough that there's no way to interact with this menu with the controller, so by definition, that is not full controller support. Full controller support means you can do You know what? I don't need to explain what that is. So let's just start up new game. Oh wait, now that we've selected, can we? Okay. You had to get the mouse to select the thing before you could use the controller, which is kind of silly. Use A and D or mouse to move left and right space to move upwards. Alright. So I want to pick up a spaceman. Oh, so I automatically shoot, and I just have to worry about moving. Oh, I get it. So it's like Lunar Lander, but with a tiny amount of combat. Well, I famously love Lunar Lander, so there you go. How do I find fuel? Oh, is that fuel? That was plus 20 something. I don't think that was fuel. That was a shot, plus 1 damage. Gotcha. 300. I'm almost out of fuel, everybody. That looks like fuel to me. Come on, let's do this. There we go. So we just have to find fuel canisters, but the game has no interest in telling us where those fuel canisters are. Whoa! Mystery box. And I want to stress, not the god-awful J.J. Abrams type of mystery box. A real useful one. More damage! Yay! Upgrading! Oof. That's pretty terrible, Maddie. Okay, that 50 was what? Diamond. Oh, so now I'm just randomly shooting diamonds everywhere. That's cool. Alright, so I'm just going to let the fuel hang there for a minute. Because it gives you a full fuel tank, right? So I figure, why rush to get it when I can wait until I got like 200, 100 left, and then go get it. Oh, damn, Maddie, that does sound rough. So 550. So are those points the purple things I pick up, or how does that work? So now health is falling. I thought I would try to catch that guy in midair, but it did not work at all. Did it? Danger boss! That's the worst kind of boss. I was making a joke about, you know what, it was clear what I meant to do. Whether I pulled it off is up for debate. I didn't? Oh, okay. Hey guys. I'm so amazed I managed to kill that guy. Fuel, please. Now quickly. Slowly move the other way. I know this is a very random time to bring this up, but I was a big fan of the game Future Tactics. Oh, when it says plus 50, they're doing 50 points of damage to me. That's not usually what plus 50 means. I think you meant to say minus 50. You're not communicating things very quickly, dude. Clearly, dude. Rid the planet of 10 turrets. I did, didn't I? I need that health. Thank you for offering it to me. Oh, it's not... Alright, so what was happening was I was seeing plus 50 and thought I was being healed or getting a bonus. What was really happening was, killed a boss, nice. I was taking damage, but it was also giving me points for having killed the enemy, even though I killed it by having it suicide itself into me. Which I don't think really meets the traditional definition of kill. What the hell is that?
Internet is advertising cloaks to me now.
Cloaks? Nice.
Cloaks.
Oh, good choice. Am I getting pretty good at this now, though? I've got a sub-tank.
Okay, Internet.
Oh, that was like a bonus item. I get it. Okay. What's that green blinking stuff in the background? Oh, it was something to pick up. Jetstream. Oh, I'm getting killed up in here. Hold on. You know I'm in the middle of a thing, right? Yeah, you should not do that.
That looks very dangerous.
That person shouldn't be doing that. Oh, my fuel tank gets bigger. The green ones are upgrades. Cool. Oh, we've already got another boss. Good. You know, I'm just starting to get the hang of this. It's a little early to be throwing another boss at me, don't you think? Maybe some of these are too easy? No, I'm comfortable with the difficulty. Oh, it's the same boss. That's weird. I mean, no judgment. I'm happy to be fighting him. But... What? Good for her. I'm glad she got suspended. Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. I thought he was going to continue aiming, oh no, for the closest guy. But instead, once he got locked on, he just kept shooting at that dude. Which I think was, a tactical mistake, since it ended up with me getting hit. careful. No! You know, this is kind of cute. I'm enjoying this. Not as good as Chris is, though. I got you, buddy. Oh, and it randomly generates the landscape each time. So what happens when I try to land? Will I die, or... Oh, you can just set yourself down. Okay, you just have to do it slowly or you take damage, which actually makes perfect sense. I think more games should have auto-shooting in them. Like, it's a thing you don't see a lot in games. Like, instead of twin-stick shooters, you have, like, the movement of a twin-stick shooter, right? And then, also as well, in addition to that, you got buttons that activate various powers and abilities, and then the shooting just takes care of itself. And maybe there's situations where you don't want to shoot, and boom, you can tap a button and stop shooting for a little while. I played a game like that. It was amazing. You may remember it as it was Lovecraft themed. Nice. Yeah. I was trying to remember what Lovecraft's Untold Stories. No, it wasn't Lovecraft's Untold Stories. Death State. It was called Death State, and it was badass. I've increased my shields, you say. Nice. So be on the lookout for these expansion pods, everybody. That's where it's at. What? Oh, if you're wondering why we were upset briefly, Maddie, there's a racist in the Canadian Senate, and we don't approve of that. Because, you know, we're not horrible people.
And then we were amused by a meme about who,
yeah, it's a joke about Endgame, but we're not going to spoil that, because not everybody's seen Endgame yet. In fact, a lot of people haven't seen Endgame.
Well, go see Endgame, it's great!
It's kind of crazy that anyone hasn't yet.
I've seen it twice!
Good for you.
And it was better the second time.
Also good for you. Right stream. Nice. These don't seem that useful. Is that fuel tank? So green is fuel tank, red is... Ah! Oh my god! That was a nightmare. I should more carefully check out where the bosses are coming from. Maybe this is asking too much, but I could really use a health bar on that boss, guys. Dear developer, if you're still working on the game, you are. It's not out yet. Maybe consider giving that boss a health bar. You know? Think about it. You know? It's cute, alright. Even the enemies are pretty adorbs. Well, yeah, she always was. She's Bird Girl. Boom! I wonder if Colbert is back, playing her dad. Yeah, he's a pretty busy guy. Hey there, buddy. Colbert! Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. This is going terribly for everyone. Deathwind? I like the sound of that. It's hurting them, not me, right? Low fuel, eh? Well, there's bound to be fuel literally right over here.
Apparently Australia put a bunch of $50 banknotes and, or money into circulation with a spelling mistake. They misspelled the word responsibility.
Why is the word responsibility on a banknote?
It is a great responsibility.
What exactly do shields do? It's not extra health. Does it, like, make me take less damage when I get hit? I get that talk. I know a lot of people who felt that way. But as a consequence, you missed the best Marvel movie post-Ultron, which, of course, was, what? There we go. Was Thor Ragnarok, which is the second best Marvel movie overall. And definitely the best one post,
And a close...
Wow.
Close to Thor Ragnarok is, of course, Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man's great.
Spider-Man was fantastic.
Wait, had I forgotten to kill a boss?
Really close to Spider-Man is Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther's great. I'm just saying, the best,
Right.
bar none, the best, is Captain America, and right after that, Thor.
Winter Soldier.
Well, yeah, no one ever cares about the first Captain
Some people
America.
love
I'm sure they do. That propaganda sequence is funny. But you know what? Beyond that, who cares? I mean, it does explain why the principal of that school has a picture of Captain America in his office, I guess. But other than that, it's not really essential. Please die, please die, please die. Why aren't you dying? I could use some death here. Please die, please die, please die. I could really use that help too, so if we could... Yeah, taking the basic mechanics of Lunar Lander and adding combat seems to have been a delightful combination. It's not something I was expecting to play today, but yeah. Way to go, guys. Excellent choice. These guys do a little much damage, don't they? Hey, mommy. Close door? I don't know what that means. I'm sad to say. Don't worry about it. No! They got me! Yeah, I'm sad about it too. Oh, okay, Sarah. So yeah, that thing was a lot of fun. I mean, it's Lunar Lander gameplay. It's easy combat to wrap your head around. I think this thing could be a winner. Way to go, developers of Power Gunner. It's very simple. It gets hectic fast. You can play it in short little bursts. Yeah, thumbs up to this one. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but if this is anywhere around or under the $5 range, something you'd be definitely worth picking up. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments. See you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, au revoir. So yeah, let's load up whatever's next. I mean, I do know what's next, but it's something called Kursnaga. And I don't know why it has gibberish text, but there you go. That is a weird choice, Tog. I can't defend their decision. Knursga. Alright. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Kursnaga, which is a low poly melee combat game, I guess? Is there a tutorial? It seemed to be grayed out, which is a weird choice. Use the WASD keys to move. Okay. E to kick. Nice. I got an axe. Use the mouse wheel to switch between your two weapons. Can I not pick that one up? Okay. Alright, so slash. Slash. Alright, let's do this. Right down block. Okay, I can do that. Ow! That is a lot of blood. But you know, it's all in good fun, low poly blood. Block right before an enemy's attack to bounce them away. Press F to middle mouse button to throw your weapon. 2 birds, huh? Alright, let's try and bounce a dude away. I didn't. I like that attack. Nope. No. Ow! Oh, there we go! That is the thing about which I'm speaking. Right, can I kick dudes into towers or some such? Or ow? There we go. That's what I want to do. Kick him into a spike tower. Wait, why did he die? I just blocked. Oh, maybe he bounced into the spike tower. Okay, that's cool. Alright, let's try the game in full. I wonder what Kursnaga means. Alright. Alright, I gotta get better. Oh yeah, no, that's what happened. He bounced into the tower. I just thought he was going to stick to the tower because it's made of spikes, but it's not that kind of game. And again, which Point Break is that you're watching? The original or the terrible Point Break? Alright, must kick people
This
into...
is my face as I wait for the answer.
As well you
Because
should.
you should never watch the terrible Point Break.
Oh,
I'm
get
okay
up!
if you watch the remake called Fast and the Furious, which is the same damn movie.
Everyone knows that. Well, that's sad. No! Damn your dancing techniques! Oh, what? You were actually sword fighting? Gotcha. Hey, Hylian, what's up? Frankel? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you can kill them while they're on the ground. That's terrible. Oh, he's got one of those Egyptian swords that have been made famous by Game of Thrones. They don't have Egyptians using them, obviously, because there are no Egyptians in the world of Game of Thrones, as far as I know. You know, the curved, the scythe that has a straight handle.
Oh yeah, that's been in a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, it was popularized by Game of Thrones. Yeah! Gotcha. I'm getting okay at that block. See? Alright, so let's try the new weapon. Oh, I don't have a second weapon. I thought I had a second weapon. That's my bad. Exactly right. Wow! That was fantastic. Oh, everyone be on the lookout. I'll be putting up a video about Game of Thrones, of all things, later today. I know I don't normally talk about Game of Thrones, but the stupidest thing that's ever happened on that show happened. So I thought, hey, time for me to make a video about it, because it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And this show's apparently been really dumb for the past 4 years. So it's kind of a big deal that only now have I been like, yeah, this is too far. Oh, he fell down a pit. Cute little guy. Yeah, I don't think that kind of, like, charging forward thrust move is good when you're holding an axe, dude. What? Oh, he tried a fancy move, but I was ready for him. I mean, this whole thing is kind of playing like, what if, wait. Damn, that was nice. Yes. What if... Oh, God. What's the name of that Gladiator VR game I love so much? Gladiators VR. It's really embarrassing. Eliminate the enemy. Marketplace raid. I would like a dagger, please. Finishing off people on the ground after kicking them isn't the most honorable way of fighting, but I seem to be playing as an orc, so I guess that's okay. Because historically, orcs aren't the most honorable folks. Oh, hey, we still haven't tried throwing a weapon. Let's try that. He blocked it. That was not good. Let's try to grab that again. Thank you. Oh, I kicked the ground. No, you're right, Hylian. It's a pretty adorbs game for a game about bloody hand-to-hand combat. One issue is, like, and I mean, it's not a big issue, but it is an issue. That it's like, it's very limited combat. You can't, like, the only way you can, like, break a block is by kicking them, right? Oh, no! That was cute! So you have two options. Dodge. How do I pick that up? Oh. Nice. Right, dodge until they miss, and then hit them while they're recovering. Or, see? Or knock them down in some way and hit them when they're on the ground. And, like, that's kind of limited. They're really good at blocking thrown weapons. Seriously, like, how? Did you see that? He blocked the thrown weapon, and it bounced back into my hands. That's amazing. They're almost cartoonishly good at that. Sorry, pal. I mean, just as an experience, it's cute enough. I wish there was, like, context, any kind of a story, like a reason for all of this to be happening. Maybe we'll find out later that there was, but it kind of feels like they decided to get the combat going first, and then everything else they were going to worry about later. Do I have two war? I have two Warhammers. Oh. Alright, so let's try something. I'll try sneaking up way behind a guy, throwing something from a distance. Well, that wasn't impressive. Let's try that. Maybe aim a little lower. I thought it would fly in an arc, but apparently it just flies straight forward. Nope, missed that too. Hey, you got a cleaver! I mean, I know it's a combat cleaver, which is apparently a thing now, but it's still pretty cute. Ooh, I've killed 8 people. Nice. Whoa! What was that growl sound? We heard a growl. Was that a puppy? Is there a killer puppy on the loose? Finally! Oh my god, the cleaver was sticking out of his body. That's so great. Okay, most entertaining thing about this game so far, the way when you kick guys into, like, physicsy places, those things crumble. So let's try to do more of that. Where's the super long sword I saw one guy drop? One dude had a really crazy long sword. I would love to pick that up. No sign of that. Alright, so now we're going to focus on kicking guys into market carts. Hey, buddy. And market stalls, obviously. I missed. Wasn't for a lack of trying. Here, follow me into this. Yes! Oh, that makes me happy. That's not the longsword I was thinking of. Seriously, I swear somebody dropped a crazy long blade around here somewhere. Weird that I lost it so suddenly. Oh, wait, you automatically pick up items when you walk over them. So if I just... Oh, whoa, hey there, buddy. Nice. I'll just throw this away, and I'll walk around until I got another sword, right? Well, wherever it is, it's not here. This guy looks like he's taking things seriously. Oh, but now he's dead. There was 8 left. I hadn't killed 8 guys. I didn't keep my eyes on the number. That's on me. Okay. What is the next level? Dungeon? Is it a dungeon? Am I going to a dungeon? Please tell me I'm in a dungeon. Nope. Oh my god, look! There's a big physics tower to kick people into. That is a lot of dudes. But then I killed 4 of them with one thrown weapon? Which is kind of amazing, really. Like, I'm not saying that's a record, but gotta be close to it, right? Oh, that guy wasn't dead. Wow. Live and learn. Or in his case, don't! Ha-ha! Oh wait, I should kick this over. That was almost awesome. Hey, buddy. I need you to try something with me, okay? Ready? That wasn't it. Yes! Oh my god. There, that's the longsword I'm talking about. Can I have it now? No. What? Oh my god, those logs are murdering the F out of people. Wait, did the longsword disappear again? All I'm seeing are the Egyptian swords. Oh, it's possible the longsword... No, there it is. There it is. I thought it possible the longsword isn't coded yet, but that's not right. So let's get rid of that. And nope, that's another Egyptian sword. Yeah, no sign of that longsword. Huh. Hey, guys. Oh. Time to kick more barrels into dudes. Oh, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. None of this is, really. Ow! Oh, I like that little sidestep dodge you do. Can I learn to do one of those? Because that'd be great. Okay, so. The plan is kill this guy on his own. And then, like... Oh, only one of them died? Oh, that's sad, but... What are you going to do? Alright, then kick that rock into the other bunch of guys. Hilarious. No! No one told me those were dynamite barrels. Although one went off next to a dude and it didn't hurt him at all, so... Can't be very good dynamite. Wow, that didn't work. I'm a little sad now. Put a lot of planning into that. Well, almost no planning, but I did, you know, try to do something. Oof. God. I'd once again say, even by your standards, that was terrible on a bridge, but at this point, why am I even holding you to standards? At some point, it's just my fault. Again, if you guys would hand me some context and put a bit of a plot in this, and like, I could really see having a lot of fun with this game. Yeah, keep dodging, you jerk. So here's my question, and you explain to me how this works. How do they go from swinging a sword? So I stand here with the thing ready to go, right? I wait for him to start swinging, and then I attack, but then in mid, like in mid his swing, he's able to cancel out and go into like a dodge. That seems a little unfair to me. I mean, okay, I have kicking power, so really I'm the ultimate in unfairness, but it does seem weird that they can immediately cancel out of their moves whenever they want if it, you know, they need to defeat me. Careful. Nope. So some of them are dynamite barrels and some of them aren't. Come on, come and get me. Ta-da! Is it the terrible PS move controls in Harry Potter? All right. Oh, the woods, you say? That was actually pretty awesome. Where was I? Yes, getting a giant clavier. Dropping logs on dudes is so much fun. It's really, like, when I was in that marketplace level, I'm like, I don't see how this game is going to keep getting better. Like, kicking dudes into marketplace stalls is okay, but can you build a whole game around that? And the answer is no. But we're going to let you kick dudes into piles of logs that serve no clear purpose out here in the middle of the woods. Really doesn't look like a logging camp, but whatever. Just enjoy yourself. No! Get up. Yes. No! They got me! Oh. Get up. What are you doing? See, I can't cancel out of a charged attack to start blocking. I don't have any dodge options. Just seems weird. Maybe my character is named Kerr? That could be it. I need a way better weapon. Seriously, it's really bothering me. What's the name of this, the Gladiator game? Oh, this is going terribly. Oh, that is a weird choice. Unabridged. Hey, finally I got my hands on the longsword. Nice. It hasn't stopped their awesome ability to instantly block anything I do, but, you know. And see what I'm saying? It's like... the timing on their attacks and their ability to insta-block everything all the time means that you have to lean on just knocking them back and doing... stabbing them when they're on the ground, right? So... Gorn. It's called Gorn. Right? And that's just, you know... I mean, it's fun watching the interactions and the physics stuff happen, but... can you build a whole game around that? Don't you need a slightly more robust... swordplay system? It's true, Sunset Overdrive is pretty badass. Wow, there are a lot of these dudes. Here, quick, better sprint. Is there a sprint button? There isn't. Oh, there's a jump button now. Come on, guys. Here, get a little bit closer, and then... did that get all of them? No, just a couple of them. Still, it all worked out. That's pretty awesome. I had no idea Panther A's were that big.
Did we find out which
All right, here we go.
Point Break movie it was?
No. Congrats, Hans. Is it a famous musical?
I love musicals.
I was in a musical once. It didn't go well. Long story short, I got sued.
God.
Careful.
I was also in a musical once.
Nobody got sued, though.
No. Although someone decided to cast me in a musical when I can't sing.
Yeah, that was a dumb move on their part.
Not that I can't sing. I have the worst singing voice in the world.
That's the same thing. When someone says you can't sing, they don't mean you are physically incapable of modulating your voice.
No, some people are tone deaf. Some people have no, musical experience.
Boom! Yes,
So
but
it's
they
like,
can still
but
try to sing.
You're musically trained. Of course you can sing something simple. I'm like, no, I have a horrible voice.
Oh yeah, well that's a beautiful choice then, Hans. Way to go. It's the Queen Jukebox Musical.
Ooh.
Yeah. Obviously that's a great choice. Queen only has great songs. That's not true, it's just most of them are great.
Oh. I have like 3 of them stuck in my head and have been singing them all day.
There you go. Yeah, Queen is the best at music. They always were. Some people are like, oh, aren't they just the people from Highlander and Flash Gordon? I'm like, no, they're so much more than that. Aren't they just the people from before sporting events start? And I'm like, kind of? But no, they're so much more than that.
Aren't they the people that wrote that song that time in that movie?
Nice! Seriously, though, I'm not really trying to complain about Bohemian Rhapsody, but how do you gloss over them writing all of the songs for the movie Flash Gordon?
Yeah, that was
And
weird.
that being a huge deal for them as a band. Because it's like, suddenly a major film release is entirely scored by Queen. That's a big deal for them, and it was a big deal for them, and it doesn't get mentioned once in the film.
Here's my
It's
thing about the
crazy.
movie. I think eventually it's going to be like there could be a documentary or a book about this film in the way there was, what's the Val Kilmer movie called that they had the documentary about, the crazy one.
Oh, yes. The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Island of Dr. Moreau style. There's an entire feature in the craziness that went on behind the scenes.
Wouldn't surprise me with that Bryan Singer jive.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm kicking everyone into the
Bryan
water
Singer
and it's
just
making me
stopped
so
showing
happy.
Up to the set.
This is amazing. Did he fall over the side?
And like the members of Queen were supposed to have final say-so on the storyline.
Yep.
And
Yay!
considering how off the story was on the actual events, I think at that point they were just going, fine,
What
let's
the
just make this
hell?
thing.
Oh my god, I'm drowning everyone and it's so satisfying. If only we were at the side of a cliff so I could kick people even farther off the edge. Oh, I wanted to do the block move to knock them off, and I died instead. Kaboom! Damn it. Come on. Alright, well that was just embarrassing. What? I officially love this guy. No! Oh, they got me. This is pretty great. Like, I was iffy on this game, and then we got to the port, and now I'm like, this is the best thing I've played in ages. I just want to keep kicking people off of cliffs forever. Can we just make that all the game is from now on? What I'm saying is, if the next level doesn't have a cliff in it, we might stop playing the game. Yes! A little farther. Do you know how much it ticks me off that in Dark Souls and all of its sequels, you can never kick people off of ledges? Like, there's no way to throw dudes backwards with an attack, really? And even though that game is 80% spent on cliffs, never once do you get to throw somebody off a cliff. What an incredible oversight that is by those developers. I'm looking at you, From Software. Go back to making giant robot games and leave, you know, awesome cliff-based action to people who know about the importance of kicking people off of cliffs. Okay. Awesome. I know plenty of stage crew people. I know someone who turned stage crew, their love of stage crew in high school, into a career. And is now a much sought-after rigging person. This doesn't even offer VR. It's weird that this doesn't offer VR, given that, you know, it's like lower polygorn. Will do, Phoenix. Boom! So do you want us to check out Dead Rising 3 here on the channel? I was going to play it on the stream last night, but then it wouldn't load. It was very finicky. I was sad, because I really like Dead Rising 3. That was close. I almost hit him. Hey, guys. Long story short, I don't have a weapon anymore, so you're just going to have to chase me. Huh. Oh, you guys really seem like you're angry about something. Is it all of your friends that I've drowned? It is. Whoops. Oh, this is getting awesome. Well, I'll see if it's still installed then, Phoenix. I might have uninstalled it in anger after, you know, it wouldn't load. And, you know, made a mental note to reinstall later and just not got around to do that yet, but we will check. Hey, guy! Now that's an awesome sword. It's a kukri blade, the custom weapon of the Gurkhas. India's most deadly assassins. And by assassins, I mean commandos. I don't know why I said assassins. They don't smoke pot. Actually, maybe they do smoke pot. I don't know anything about the... That was the thing that pissed me off the most when they were talking about the League of Shadows and... Arrow. It's like, do you know why we call ourselves assassins? And I'm like, pause. Please let the next 5 minutes be about how much they love pot. It has to be about how much they love pot, because that's why they're called assassins. And then it wasn't, and it really pissed me off.
I love that that's what pissed you off in Arrow.
Yeah. Oh my god, more places to kick people off of roofs! We're now in a flooded town! This is great! It's like the game, 4 levels in, figured out exactly what the best part of the game was, and just let us go for it. Fight in the flood.
I love that that's what you complain about on Arrow, which should tell everyone how soon you stopped watching Arrow.
It's true. Arrow only got 1,000 times worse.
Oh my gosh, so much worse.
Hey guys! I'd say come and get me, but... I mean, you should try. But I'm just gonna kick you into the flood.
They have Mr. Terrific on Arrow, and I still can't watch.
Oh no! Oh, that sounds cool, Hans. As you know, seamless scene changes are very important for good theater. You don't want the audience sitting there looking at a curtain until people have had time to move all the furniture around. No! I'm surrounded! Oh, good. They screwed up. Into the drink with thee, ye. Ye? Robots don't say ye. If you know what that's a reference to, be the first commenter below the video to mention it.
Okay.
And you'll win a prize. Just drop that in the comment section below the video, along with the time code for where in the video I asked the question, and boom, prize is yours.
Which was the first musical to do the
It was
weird,
ABBA.
Revolving
Oh, the
stage
revolving
to
set?
the-
Ooh.
It wasn't Les Mis.
No, it was way before Les
Miss
Mis.
Saigon?
Maybe
No.
Miss Saigon.
Maybe Miss Saigon?
Maybe.
I'm trying to remember.
Ooh,
So I
that's a
remember it was
tough one.
Such a big deal.
Yeah, they had the big revolving set. Yeah! This is so great! Oh, this game has really won my admiration. Way to go, Nur Spagman. Or whatever your name was. I don't remember the ridiculous second word. Yes, Legends of Tomorrow is a lot of fun. Splash?
Oh my god, Legends of Tomorrow is the best.
Yeah, it's famously the best. It's the only one of the shows that's any fun at all.
Supergirl is also fun.
Every now and then.
No, you haven't watched past the first season.
I
It's
haven't.
good.
Okay, well that's good to know that it improved. Because that was a very weak first season.
Yeah. No, get past the first season and then you're fine. And The Flash has gotten very good in the last 2 seasons.
Boom! I'll
Last
never
season
forgive
was
the
better
Flash.
than this season. But it's still gotten very good.
And just like, seriously, I will never forgive the Flash for doing the first season. What if he spends the whole year working with a scientist to try and improve his speed, but then it turns out the scientist was just a famous supervillain trying to steal his speed? Okay, great. We had a great first season of television. Thumbs up. What should we do this year? What if he spends the whole year working with a scientist trying to improve his speed, but then at the end it turns out it was just a supervillain trying to steal his speed? Did no one notice that you did that exact same story beat for beat last year?
Yeah.
How about next time, there's another guy trying to steal his speed, but this time it's like a clone of him. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good that I stopped watching you, Flash. I would have been too angry too much of the
But
time.
the strange part is, you just described everything up to season 3.
No!
And season 4 is where it gets hilarious and amazing. Season 4 is where they introduce Ralph Dibny,
And that's great.
who should have his own show.
If it had been about, if they had done The Elongated Man instead of Flash, I never would have missed an episode. But they didn't do that.
Also,
They did Flash, and they,
considering
you
I'm
know...
the bigger Flash fan, and I'm still accepting of the show, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
you're being a little too harsh.
You say that, but, you know, I adore The Flash, and no one ever does Flash's real origin story, which is, he was given his powers by a wizard who travels around the multiverse, giving nice
Not
people
the real
superpowers.
origin story.
It's a pretty wonderful origin story, and everything about the Speed Force sucks in comparison.
No, that's
To
not
compared
the
to
real
a wizard
That is
who
not the
travels
real
around the
origin story.
multiverse,
That is
giving
not the
people
real
powers.
origin story.
It's weird that this upsets you so much.
Because it's not the real origin story. You already had a real origin
Well,
story.
no, but they
That was-
explained where the lightning bolt came from.
Yeah, but that was a weird retcon thing that no one ever liked, and
I
they very
know.
quickly got rid of.
I'm just saying it's better than the Speed Force.
I'm fine with the Speed Force.
And
the
that's
Speed Force
fine,
gives
too.
us Max Mercury, which,
It's true.
by the way, Flash writers, Max Mercury, get on it.
Again, we already had Max Mercury without the Speed Force. He was just the guy who knew math to become, you know, we didn't need the Speed Force, really. The interdimensional thing that all speedsters have. It's just like, he's a guy who, using math, figured out how to travel super fast. That,
No. I'm referring to I'm referring to a specific storyline that is.
okay. Oh, you mean why he came back?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Then yes,
There's
okay,
an
that's
amazing
fine.
storyline there that I don't want to spoil for anybody. That
Yeah, no, we won't spoil it. But anyway, like I said, no. If I'm being brutally honest, I never forgave the Flash for having him not kill the Reverse Flash. For copping out in the definitive part of the Flash story. But, like, the most interesting thing about the Reverse Flash is that he becomes a supervillain because he finds out that the Flash killed him. And so you should have him kill the Reverse Flash at the end of their first season together, and then still be bedeviled by the Reverse Flash for the rest of his career, because he's a time traveler, and that's how logic paradoxes work. It would have been amazing. And they copped out of it in the first season by having the Reverse Flash be erased from existence instead, and the Flash didn't have to do anything. And then they undid that immediately and just kept bringing him back over and over again. I'm like, well, if you were just going to undo it, why didn't you have him kill the Reverse Flash, idiots? No. Again, I would never forgive them for copping out on that one.
Again, it's much better and you need to watch season 4.
Well, I do love the guy playing Ralph Dibny.
Oh my
he's
god,
great.
he's so good!
I mean, he's one of the best characters, and the actor's great, so yeah, totally. Boom. Sorry, pal. Oh my god, that was amazing! I used a dude as a projectile against another dude. And that guy just kicked into the water. Sorry, blocked into the water. That guy kicked into the water.
It's not a mistake that the best season of the
this is
show
so good.
is the season where he wasn't fighting a Speed Force guy.
Well, yeah, that was the best season you told me.
Yeah. The Thinker.
That's the mind stealing, the body stealing dude? Yeah. That's fine.
It was great. This season he's mostly not fighting a Speed Force person.
Well, the problem is, and this is the real issue, and this is why, if I have one tip to offer you if you're working on writing about superheroes, never have a super speed character, because someone who works on a different time scale is obviously instantly the most powerful person and they can never be defeated. That's just a fact. Like, anyone, you have to be a bad writer. Like, there's no way to write a challenge well for someone who can move that fast. One of my favorite things is, so when they restarted The Flash, right, after Crisis on Infinite Earths, they tried to put in this line, because they tried to massively depower The Flash, because they're like, no, he can move faster than light, it's impossible to write a threat for him. So he could only run like 300 miles an hour.
And he had to eat, otherwise
and he had to constantly eat to pass out. And he had to have a bit of a run-up. And then there's this ridiculous moment in it where where he talking about Barry Allen, the original Flash, who could run as fast as light. He's like, Barry Allen used to hate to fly because he would always be afraid that a plane was going to crash, and he, the fastest man alive, there's nothing he could do about it. And I'm like, bitch, he's the Flash. In the picosecond before the plane crashed, he could stand up, open the door, carry everyone out of the plane, and move them all a mile away before the plane crashed. That is not a threat to Barry Allen. It's a threat to you, whose speed kind of sucked, but it's not a threat to Barry Allen. But then, they started massively increasing his speed again too, and by like 10 issues in, he's like got in this thing where his speed force works so well that someone shoots a bullet at the back of his head, and just his subconscious feeling the heat of an approaching bullet puts him into speed mode, so he's able to essentially stop time and just walk out of the way. And I'm like, you don't see how that's far too powerful?
Yeah, Mark Waid's run on The Flash was amazing.
Well, it was. It's great writing. I'm just saying, you have to sabotage yourself to pretend that anyone could be a threat. Oh no, Batman's got a cold gun. Yes. Whatever shall I do? Stop time and walk behind him and flick him in the back of the head?
He doesn't fight Captain Cold.
No, I'm talking about the original Flash. Like, the problem is, the only people who can threaten the Flash are other super speed characters, and then you're just doing a story about people with super speed fighting each other every single week.
But of course, Mark Waid didn't do that.
No, he did it by massively depowering Wally West. He was able to do good stories.
Wally West wasn't depowered that long.
No, he wasn't. He got his power back, and he still managed to do a good job.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, he still managed to do a good job.
Because you make the stories the same as telling stories about Superman.
Boom.
See, your beloved Superman has the same problem.
I know.
He's so powerful that it's the same issue.
That's why all of my favorite Superman stories are Superman stories about Superman being, a friendlier version of a Greek god dropping by people's lives to screw with them and do justice.
All the runs on Superman are things that are just about Superman's. Like, yeah, there's some kind of thing to solve or, you know, guy to fight, but it's more just about the relationships he has.
No!
With other characters.
What it comes down to is the best Superman stories. There's only one best Superman story, and then everything else doesn't matter. But the best Superman stories are the ones where it's like, I don't know, he makes the world think that he hates Jimmy Olsen for some reason, or like he has to pretend to be a genie to like screw with some Russian spies.
Oh, really? You went to like jokey Superman stories, not the actual best Superman?
No, I said there was a best.
Oh, okay.
And then there's everything else, and in everything else, the only ones I care about are the ones where he's like, I'm going to become a British DJ for no reason.
There are some legitimately good Superman stories that you're overlooking.
And there's a wonderful story where he's like, oh, I'm going to become the best at every sport on Earth. What? You're going to become the best at every sport on Earth? Yep, that's me, Superman. I'm going to just start humiliating Earthlings by showing them how I'm the best at every sport. So put me up with the best of everybody. And it's like, so he would try boxing, and he made everyone else wear full plate armor, and he would still knock them down with a single tap of his finger. Because again, he's Superman. And I'm like, why are you even trying to fight him? He's like, and then he just kept like kicking footballs into orbit and, you know, playing tennis against himself, because that's the only person on Earth who was fast enough to play tennis against him, and having to play with like an iron racket because otherwise he would destroy the ball, an iron racket and an iron ball, because his swings were so powerful he would destroy them otherwise.
Well, the Flash could beat him.
Oh yeah, he could beat him.
Yeah.
But that would be the only person.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a Flash comic.
Because as we found out from every race comic book,
yeah,
usually they tied because the Flash was nice.
Yeah. But what it comes down to is, and that's the problem with super speed characters, you have to be an incredible writer, which most Flash writers aren't, to do something where...
We're looking at you, Jeff Johns. We're really sorry. We kind of like you as a writer, but
when you're a character who can essentially stop time, there's nothing that can defeat you. Unless a great writer manages to make it more complicated than who has the better power. Because what it comes down to it is...
Well, it has to be...
Being
like,
super speed always is the best power. Like, I just remember watching the first season of The Flash, and he's fighting, I don't remember who, but she had, like, lightning powers, and she would point her finger and shoot a light beam at him, and I'm like, yeah, but for The Flash, it takes the equivalent of 100 years to finish pointing your finger at him. And they're still acting like, oh, I've got to dodge. No, you don't. And that's the thing, it's like, you have to accept this compromise of what the character can do just to let the show happen. Because every time he goes to stop a bank robbery, he goes and he like comes into the place and he talks to the bank robber and lets them explain what their gimmick is before he stops them. And I'm like, let them explain what their gimmick is after they're in prison, because you put them in prison before they knew you were there.
They had a massive misunderstanding of what the character was.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, look at how horribly they wrote Captain Cold.
Oof.
And I mean, yes, they fixed that later, but they made him like a murdering asshole with no redeeming qualities. And you're like, okay, he was Wentworth Miller, so he had one redeeming quality.
Yeah, he's a charming guy.
And Wentworth Miller is just, awesome playing a villain.
Well, the problem is, like, on Arrow, you could do a show where literally every character was a serial killer.
Yeah.
By the way, on Arrow, he only ever fights serial killers. Where every character is a serial killer, because at the end of the episode, Arrow kills that guy. And we're like, okay, well, that's fine.
Until later when he stops killing people.
Yeah, that was garbage. But anyway, on The Flash, like, The Flash shouldn't be fighting serial killers at all. Oh, we're done the game. I'm sad now.
The interesting thing is, The Flash becomes friends with Captain Cold.
Yeah.
Like, Captain Cold still remains, like, a thief, but refuses to kill or hurt anybody because of his respect for Barry Allen. Which
is nice, but it really, because I'm like... It's nice and all that you feel that way, Captain Cole, but hey, remember that plane full of cops you blew up in the first season? Well, I don't know if we should be forgiving you of that.
That's not the thing.
Yeah, but they still work together in the
same. Into the thing. I don't want to ruin stuff.
No, don't ruin stuff.
But anyway.
Die. But yeah, it's like I just want a world where superheroes aren't always fighting serial killers. Can we do something different?
That's what was interesting about Flash writing. That's what Gardner Fox did with Barry Allen Flash. He had him talk to the villains. Yes, there's a bank robber and he comes in and he stops and he speaks to them because he tries to talk them down.
Well, no, and that's what even the best writer, Mark Waid, brought back a lot of classic Flash villains. And I'm like, the genius of the end of Flash when what's-his-name was writing it.
Gardner Fox?
No, Gardner Fox was retired by then.
Okay. I know that.
You know, the guy who came afterwards. When he was writing it, Carrie Bates? Maybe Carrie Bates. But anyway, the genius of that was, when he wrapped up Barry Allen's story, he also wrapped up, definitively, the story of every single member of the Rogues Gallery.
Yeah.
Every single member. To the point where Reverse Flash was dead, Abracadabra was back in the future, everyone else had retired or turned good. It was over. And he's like, here you go, Mark Waid, take over, do something entirely new with the character. And then he did for a while, but then they're like, you gotta bring back the classic Flash villains and undermine everything that Gardner Fox and Carrie Bates accomplished.
The classic Flash villains he brought back were not the actual original.
No, but, some of them were, but some of them weren't.
A few of them were. They had Captain Cold coming back, but Captain Cold was still Captain Cold. He was still, oh, okay, I'm not gonna, kill people and stuff, because I respect
Which is great.
I respected Barry Allen too much.
Until someone else took over. What's his name? The garbage
Jeff
one?
Johns?
Until Jeff Johns took over and all went to garbage. Spoiler alert, Jeff Johns is the executive responsible for all the garbagey stuff on WB's TV shows. He is?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they're not basing their ideas of superheroes on Mark Waid. They're basing them on Jeff Johns.
Oh, I'm aware.
And that's the problem.
They clearly, the people they have writing The Flash have clearly read a bunch of awesome DC comics and now have their own knowledge and aren't listening to Jeff Johns.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was frustrating for a very long time.
I stopped reading Jeff Johns' run when he made Pied Piper evil. And I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, he did that with a lot.
And again, they introduced Pied Piper in season 1 and had him be evil. And I was like, oh, MF no.
Yeah.
And now they have him as a good guy. But
Which
they
is
never
fine.
Yay!
Yay!
I think they would have him back more.
Maybe he's got other jobs. What's that? He definitely doesn't? Oh, okay.
I'm fine if you recast. I just want a recurring gay character on The Flash.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots go in the comments section below the video. If you want to answer the quiz, that goes into the comment section as well. Just remember to put a time code for where in the video I asked the quiz question. Hopefully they add more levels where you can kick people off of things in this game and a little context to the action. And if they do, they're going to have something special. But for right now, it's just a cute little oddity. But thumbs up that it gets better in the future.
And there actually is a recurring gay character on The Flash this past season.
Good for them.
I won't. There's actually a gay character on every show.
Nurse Snaga? What on earth is that?
Yeah, did you know that?
Why would I have known that?
At least one recurring gay character on every
There's
show.
Literally no way I could have known that.
Which is impressive.
Oh, all right. Courier of the Crypts. Yeah, you say full controller support, but let's see what you mean. All right. Okay. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Courier of the Crypts. Hey, look at that, the controller works. Resolution, yeah, I don't care about it. Oh, VSync's off, right? No! VSync's the worst, everybody. It plays havoc with your frame rate. I would love to create a new profile. Thank you for asking. I know nothing about this game. I got a copy of it today. I saw that it was a top-down, dungeon-y, crawly kind of situation. And I'm very interested to see what it is beyond that. Don't come any closer. You hoodhead? That's a crazy thing to call somebody. Oh no!
What?
He's about to be executed!
Oh no.
And then he woke up in a dungeon.
Oh no.
You should be more upset about this.
I'm very upset by this.
I'm still alive? No, he just stabbed you into hell, dummy. Oh yeah, I beat, I did a full completion of Dead Rising 3 in Nightmare mode. It's not that hard. Good point. Let's go find you a torch, or possibly a lantern. Uh-oh. It's like you don't know when you're going to cause problems. Although I guess you would have been stuck on that island forever if you hadn't caused problems for yourself, so what are you going to do, right? What about this crack in the wall? No? Over here? What am I missing? Is there a pathway? Oh, there's a pathway. Okay. There was a second crack in the wall. Come on, you can do this. Wait. Oh. We have to hit both sides, apparently. Oh, but that's a door closed. Oh, I see what I was supposed to do. My bad. Okay. Yay! What is this place anyway? It looks like an old ruined temple. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's an old ruined temple. Like, I think you might be looking for too much of an explanation here. Sometimes an old ruined temple is just an old ruined temple. Oh, well, that's a problem. Uh-oh. Oh, good. The god of magma is here.
Magma?
One of the worst types of gods. And now we're flashing back? This is a weird context. Oh, it's all a nightmare he was having. Or was it? Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm a courier. Nice. Aw, the Pony Deluxe. We're the Pony Express, but the fantasy version of it. How cute. Okay. Oh no! You fool! Okay. Remember the crypts you're supposed to be the courier of? Were you not paying attention to the title of the game? Oh. Oh. Wait a minute, his plan is to just walk there? I'll just walk 3 days? Where is he going to sleep along the way? Way to go, Zdravko Djordjevic. Uh-oh. Apparently he's walking through the town from Graveyard Keeper. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, hey, it's the Crypt Guardian. That went faster than I thought it would. Seriously, you're the pony delivery service. Why are you walking places? It's like you don't understand how words work. Damn right you should. 1 second, everybody. All right. Adventurers away. Yeah.
Unmute your mic.
Who can say? Okay, buddy.
Although when you leave the room, I'm always perplexed by the fact that you mute your mic. Like, you don't want me talking to people while you leave the room?
That's exactly.
You don't want to hear people hear me eating ice cream?
100%. That is exactly the situation. You've described it perfectly.
Like, do I curse too much when I eat
You
ice
curse
cream?
so much when you're eating ice cream.
so much when I'm eating
It's
ice
honestly
cream.
disgusting. It's disgusting. A few halls down below, I could take the letter to him, but since you're the... Oh, come on. Oh, no. This seems like a trap. I feel like we're being trapped and tricked into something. Call it a tricky trap or a trappy trick. What's that, a tricky trap? No? Neither of those things? Okay. Wouldn't it be great if the nightmare that this character had, like, had nothing to do with the plot of the game? Like the hooded guys and the human sacrifice and the magma god, it literally was just a nightmare he had, and the rest of the game is just about being an ordinary delivery boy. Like, I always want someone to follow up on what Metal Gear Solid 3 did, where at one point, oh no! Solid Snake has a nightmare, and the nightmare is a completely different video game. That doesn't play like it at all, where you're like a dude with Wolverine claws running around cutting up zombies. Like, what does that have to do with Metal Gear Solid 3? And the answer is nothing. Because it's a nightmare. And it's just like, yeah, let's do a thing where it's like, it's a medieval character, I'm having medieval adventure, then I have a nightmare, and it's a space shoot 'em up. We're like, oh, so is he really the space shoot 'em up person? And he's just in like a VR thing? No, that's just a nightmare that a guy in the past is having. A very weird nightmare that he doesn't understand. It would be a nice twist, is all I'm saying. Ghost. Ooh, another key. That's exactly my speed.
Yeah, but depending on how you play it, it ends up being a, what's that movie called? Pan's Labyrinth Dallas kind of situation. Of, wait, I spent all this time playing a game and it was only a dream? Like, screw you, game makers.
Well, the difference here would be that in both those situations, like, the more interesting thing was a dream. But here, both parts would be interesting.
Oh.
Like, it would be a fantasy adventure a guy was having about fighting orcs and goblins and wizards of Firetop Mountain. And then he would go to sleep and you'd be playing a bullet hell shooter set in the far distant future. And the two have nothing to do with one another. No overlapping characters. No similarities. It's just, when you're in the space fantasy, you're just in the the space shooting adventure. Or you're just in the space shooting adventure, but then when you're in the fantasy, every now and then you're like, I wonder what that dream meant.
Like that episode of Doctor Who where neither reality is real?
Exactly like that episode of Doctor Who where neither reality is real. Oh, you can run out of torch fuel. I get it. Nice. Oh, good. Spiked floors. This can only go well for Stevie. I've decided this character's name is Stevie because I wasn't paying attention when we found out what his name was. Nice. And if it looks fit for rats to remain empty-handed if I run into one. Nice. Do I have to... Oh, yeah, I have to... Kaboom! I found a skull, everybody. That's definitely something I feel comfortable carrying around. Do. A secret door of mystery. Secret doors of mystery, among my favorite kind of doors. Alright, so run across, grab the relic, get out. Oh, they stopped after I grabbed the relic. I was wondering how I was going to get back. Now I know. Cheating. Yes, there must be. Oh, I get it. Alright, now I feel silly. It was a very obvious puzzle. I get it. What the hey? Okay, that felt more dangerous than it was. Oh, hello. There's nothing going on there? Gotcha. Here's that key I needed from earlier. Oh, crap. Giant spiders. I'm going to guess the ceiling is where they came from? Or did you mean where's that breed of spider from? And I can't help you if that's your question. Uh-oh. That is a ton of spiders. Hey, buddy. I hear you guys don't like torches. Although that might be a wishful thinking type of situation. Something is not right down here. I can feel it for a while now. My soul is getting heavier and my other brothers are acting strange lately as well. I can't stay here any longer. I'm leaving now. I'm sorry. Degard. I almost forgot. If someone sane enough finds this letter, go to the colored glass with a cross on it and break it. You will find something that I left behind. That is my take on who that guy was. Later, you'll find that that is also my take on what every other character sounds like. Wait, something I left behind? There was a switch back there. You didn't leave a switch behind. We found a secret, everybody! And inside was sweet cashola and an apple.
Is it still a secret?
It was until I found it. Oh, if I don't tell anyone about it, yes, it's just a secret that two people know.
Ooh.
And since one of them is dead, we don't have to worry about that old adage.
Well, you know, unless he comes back as a ghost and tells her.
That's true.
This seems like the kind of game that could happen.
It's almost definitely going to happen. You're 100%
They're
right.
giant spiders.
If anything, they're bonus-sized spiders. I don't think they're giant. They're definitely bonus-sized.
Okay, so I know your feelings on not killing spiders. How do you feel about spiders that size?
Oh, you can shoot them all you want.
Okay.
I'm not going to debate that point. I'm not a madman.
So if a giant spider was in the house, you would be okay if I killed it?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Again, I'm not a crazy person. I understand the necessity to murder giant spiders.
So I read this story this morning on the CBC. About
Giant
how
spiders?
This woman was just, hanging out in her kitchen and noticed something move on the floor. And she was
Giant
like,
spider.
A magnet must have fallen off my fridge. I'm a big Scorpions fan, so it must be a magnet for my... No, it's a scorpion.
Oh my god.
So then she threw a bowl over it and called, I don't know, pest control or someone.
Yeah.
They were like, kill it?
They're like, this is not worth our time.
And then she was like, well, that feels wrong.
Wow, I accomplished nothing. 1 out of 4 secrets. Continue.
So then she called, I don't know, some other local vet or animal control or whatever. And they were like, no, bring it to us.
Okay. How about you come and get it?
We're so glad you didn't kill it. And it was this whole article about how you don't kill scorpions that invade your house in British Columbia.
Wow.
Which I'm like, but...
That's so crazy to me.
I mean, I'm happy that the scorpion now has a place to live.
Oh, totes.
And raise its children in, because apparently the scorpion was pregnant.
As scorpions frequently are.
But like...
Oh, God!
What?
We splattered a spider, everybody. No, that's not a cool thing to do. It's just not.
So the moral of the story here is, when you buy produce, check it for scorpions.
They say that produce is often full of crazy monsters.
Yeah, I used to have a friend that worked, a roommate actually, that worked in at
Produce.
Farm Boy,
Yeah.
one of our local big produce grocery stores, and we lived across the street from the Museum of Nature. So he would continuously bring home live tarantulas, scorpions, all kinds of stuff.
Well, that's horrific.
To bring to the museum.
And they love that stuff over there.
They'd find them in the fruit and stuff.
Yeah, so if you buy a banana from the Dominican Republic, at some point during its journey, a giant tarantula walked across that banana. Just FYI. the Dominican Republic, essentially made of tarantulas.
She's seen all the bugs that we have.
I don't remember where it was, but I was listening to something, and someone was like, are there just guinea pigs in the wild? Did we breed those? Or, are guinea pigs just a thing out in the wild? And I'm like, how do people not know anything about how the world works? What do you think snakes eat? How do you think snakes are alive? They have to have tiny rodents to eat, and in this case, and guinea pigs are like guinea pigs, gerbils, hamsters. These are all what snakes eat. These are all how snakes get to exist.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get this thing to move? Weird.
Oh, speaking of rodents.
Were we, though?
I have a picture of a giant rodent.
I see.
Don't you remember?
No, I do remember. There was a giant groundhog running around the other day, and it was amazing. Groundhogs are the best, by the way. Sorry, didn't mean to waste all those bullets, but you scared me a lot, Mr. Spidey. Okay. What is over here? Spiked floor I almost stepped on? Oh, spiked floor I did step on. That's bad. Oh, and now there's blood all over the spikes. Well, that's terrifying. Ah!
Not hygienic.
The spiders are chasing me, everyone.
Spiders are chasing you!
No!
Okay, computer, why are you...
I was scared of the spiders is the point there.
That's weird.
Your card reader isn't working?
Not detecting the SD card.
Oh, that's strange. Well, if it continues not working, we'll dig out one of the card readers and plug it into a USB port. Because we know the USB ports work. Sorry, pal. Alright, let's do this. Seriously, though, if this game has one coherent lesson is... frigging... keep your torch on as much as possible. You know, reliquary is where you keep the bones of saints? I'm guessing some people don't know that. I just really like the word reliquary. Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh, is that an infinite respawner of flame? Nice. I don't really know how the torches in this world work, but I like them. This game's got a nice look to it. I like the world. Yeah, I know, Phoenix. I've unlocked all of the sidekicks in Dead Rising 3. I think I did my first time through the game. No, I missed one. Who did I miss? Maybe the guy at the... one guy I missed because I just didn't get there in time the first time, and then I got him the second trip through. I think it was the guy at the steak restaurant. Is there a steak restaurant? You have to, like, bring him a specific weapon to get him to come along with you, and I just didn't have the time to do it. Oh, okay. So don't bump into the spiders, and they won't cause a problem if you've got your lights out. Lights on, I mean.
Can I use one of those ports with the USB?
Let me see. That is... no, you can't.
I need the other cable.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Diagnostics. Figure this
Oh, it was just a key. I want another relic.
Go into...
Is that a... Oh, yeah, that was a giant spider egg. You're forgiven, but only just... Did I miss something here? I did. Okay, good. So where are all these secrets I keep missing in levels? Puzzling. So why can't I go up to visit with that spider? Gah! What was that? Oh, it's a... Black spiders have noticed, we've noticed, are actually the young ones where pigment didn't evolve yet. Oh. Just hatched spiders, not afraid of lights. Oh, okay. So larger spiders, oh, excuse me, are afraid of light, but the smaller ones, not so much. Oh, sorry. Can I read it in the dark? I can. The spider eggs hatch next to light sources. One with the brightness cracks them open. Research number 12 will tell. Ooh. Give me a reason to keep searching out these new research areas, huh? Hey, buddy. You know what? Earlier I didn't trust spiders, but now I think we're going to be okay with each other. And I'm going to murder this one, but, you know. Generally, I think we're going to be okay with each other. Whew. Almost got into a fist fight with that spider. Very weird. Boom. Yay! I figured out how to make things work. Alright. Oh, come on. Did I step on one of your feet? I think I stepped on one of his feet. Nah, that's not great of me. I promise to be more respectful in the future. Number 12, research 12? No. Spiders are allergic to magic lights. I've enchanted the flame in the room and the spider suddenly turned it off with his net. Oh. That's interesting. What a fascinating lesson we just learned. I gotta say, the biology of spiders is no longer a mystery to me. Not that it ever was. Okay, where are we going next? Yes. I wonder if I take a points hit for my habit of, like, always going back to that room over and over again to get, hey, I found another relic, to get more fuel. Yay! Way to go, HOGuru. Turns out we were there the whole time. Who knew? Anyone who can pay attention to just the kind of world this game is building. I honestly thought that carpet was a pool because of its color. I might not be the best judge of things. And once again, I've missed the third relic. Although, I mean, to be fair, it still might show up. I just don't think I'm going to find it because this looks like an exit to me. Kaboom. Ooh, the exit key. But where, oh, where is the exit, my dear? No? Okay. Wales. Wow.
Yeah.
Who was in Wales?
Huh?
Who was in Wales?
Who's in Wales?
Look at the screen you're looking at right now.
Oh, Richard Dean Anderson and Amanda Tapping.
Oh, they're both great.
Yeah.
Oh no, I used up all of the bonus fuel and it exploded. I feel sad about that. Now no one else gets to share in that. Hey, buddy. So, Spidey, did you notice where the exit was? No? Is this it? This is it. Okay. Yay! We made it downstairs! Oh, thank heavens. Okay. Come on. Altar of Justice. Altar of Justice. Okay. What? Boom. Oh, hello. Looks like somebody escaped yet another level of the dungeon. I guess you're not so, terrifying after all, are you, Mr. Crypt Keeper? 0 secrets this time. I'm terrible at this game. But, I gotta say, I'm pretty charmed by it. Like, very nice graphics, simple puzzles, very basic combat. We're already done 15% of the game? We've been playing for 20 minutes. So 15% of the game would suggest that there are 12 levels. Because we're through 2 levels. Not a criticism. You can make your games whatever size you want, especially if you're reasonably priced. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I got it, I like it. I will be back for more puzzles later. But for right now, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments section below the video. I will see you back here for more new and upcoming games. But until then, au revoir. I am here. Oh, Crew of the Crypts. That was nice. Way to go, guys. Ember Heart Games. Ooh, and we got one new item in our inventory. I wonder what it's a Steam trading card for the game. Yeah. We all saw that coming. Cute. All right, so let's see what we have now. I mean, I know what we're going to go play. But yeah, Phoenix, if you want to drop by tomorrow for the request stream, we can always load up some Dead Rising 3. But that's going to be up to you. I mean, if you're not here, it'd be crazy to play it without you, since you've been talking about it so much. There we go. I agree. So yeah, but it is installed, so I'll be good to go tomorrow if you want to. Oh, that's too bad, Phoenix. You're saying as the alphas moved on for Party Hard 2, it got more and more tech intensive. Not a huge surprise. I guess they added all sorts of new particle and visual effects. More colors on screen, more characters on screen. Time for the bonus chapter of Demon Hunter 5, Azendans. Is that how you say that word? Azendans? Azendans?
Huh?
Say that word? Cool.
I wasn't paying attention.
No one asked you to.
Well, you did.
I actually didn't. Hidden Object Guru here for more Demon Hunter 5 Ascendance. That's right. It's time for the bonus chapter, which will apparently be set at a churchyard. They didn't skip. Yeah, no, we're doing it, absolutely.
Mr. Cole.
Hector, please. No need to be formal.
Hector, thank you for agreeing to do this interview for the Paranormal magazine, especially on such short notice.
It's a weird name for a magazine.
Now, before we address the matter of your recently solved case of the demon that haunted the Museum of Mysticism and Monstrosity, I'd like to ask you a question that the majority of our readers are intrigued by. Would you please be so kind as to share with us what that special thing was, that unique flair
Is this
or
a
spark
backstory?
that sent you on the demon hunting path?
That's an easy one. A special journey.
Oh, they're going to tell us what happened with his dead wife.
Special someone?
Okay.
The love of my life.
She was murdered by
in a
demons.
cabin in the mountains
Long
for our
story
engagement
short.
honeymoon. I felt sleepy, so Carol took over the wheel for a while. I must have dozed off because when I woke up... Carol?
Oh, sleepyhead. Don't wake up. We're almost there. I'll let you know when we...
Car accident!
Watch out!
Obviously, it was aliens. Gotcha, Phoenix. Alright. See, that is what you get for buying a brave giant car. When it crashes, the friggin' airbag doesn't even go off. Either one. Oh, they didn't actually get married. It was just his fiancée. Alright. Where the hell did you get that popcorn? Oh, it was a camper. Ah. Nice. I'm trying. Like, where did I put... I was like, oh, the handle's gone. Where did I put it? As if he carefully removed the handle and it ended up somewhere. No, dude. It, like, flew off during the crash. Alright. I think the fire has already reached the engine, Hector. Weird place for a fire extinguisher, by the way. Is that a magnet? Why is there a magnet on the fire extinguisher? It's weird, right? There's the handle. Did it work?
No, nothing's loading properly.
The hell?
That's Chrome.
Oof. So, how great is it that if you unzoom, it's clearly the same location? Like, there's the drink and the plane and the tape measure. It's very nice work, guys. So I'm going to assume blue is stuff I can pick up and green is stuff we have to reveal?
No, the yo-yo's right there, so blue is stuff you have to reveal.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Trucky. Truck.
I can't believe you missed the yo-yo, and the orange is on the cut.
That's true. Way to go, ring dice. And again, that's a die, not dice. Oh, no, it's not a new game, Hans. We don't have to do 10 and 10 again. You only have to do it once per game. It is the ultimate challenge of the hidden object art. Right? But we only have to do it once per game. There's a snake in here.
Snake? Where? Oh, yeah.
Right there.
They get
It's a
into
little
cars.
weird.
Remember the time my father had a snake in
That's
his car?
true.
And had to pull the whole thing apart because he couldn't figure out where it was.
It's pretty terrifying.
It was only a grass snake, everybody. It wasn't, gonna kill him or anything.
Alright, so the eye should be... Ew! Ah, we've already... No. I always try to do it by the beginning of any hidden object game, and this is just the bonus chapter. Hans. We've already got that trophy. Alright, let's put this bad boy out! Really, this is Demon Hunter 5. We've been playing it for a while, and you were here when we played it 2 days ago. So... I'll use this to pry it open? Really? I feel like the pickaxe blade would do a great job of prying things open, but whatever. Ah, I will pry it open here. No. Still no. I feel like I still am hearing fire despite having put out that, fire. I agree. Ah, no. The new game will be very notable because I won't be able to stop talking about the fact that finally all of the great heroes of, oh no! She's being abducted by a boogans. Right. By all the great heroes of the Elephant Games mystery series are finally teaming up at long last for Heroes United. Detectives United. That's obviously what I meant to say. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to build a boat, everybody. Is that the same as fixing a boat? Sadly, no. Oh, I actually have to make it into a pickaxe first. Hey, Squirrely. You look like you're the best. That's weird to see garlic-looking stuff there. A pickaxe, perchance? Yeah, probably not. Weird that didn't turn into a hidden object. Oh, it did turn into a hidden object sink. Okay. Just that they also gave me the rope. Alright, I'm terrible at silhouettes, so I've requested some help here.
Watering can.
Yes.
You need...
Oh, there it is.
Like an apple of four-leaf clover.
Yes, that's clearly a four-leaf clover. Good catch.
A fish.
Spider.
A magnet. Or a horseshoe.
Oh, yeah, I think that might be a horseshoe because it looks more rounded. What do you think?
A snake or a rope?
The four-leaf clover was
Spade.
transforming. I think that might be a rosary, do you think? Or pearls?
Oh,
it was
could be,
pearls.
yeah.
Yeah, hand spade. There it is. I see it now. I don't know what I thought that was. I thought it was a metal.
What?
The hand spade, yeah.
Weird.
I know. What is this I just picked
Well,
up?
there's your horseshoe. Oh, that's...
It's the handle of the hand spade.
Ah.
We just have to find the spade part of the
Oh,
hand
it
spade.
was the one in between the fish and the horseshoe is a funnel. I see the funnel.
Oh, okay.
So the funnel's over beside the dart.
I see it. I have to wait for the apple to transform. But yeah, because I didn't want to forget where it was.
And then you can get your horseshoe.
Naturally. And now we just need a fishy fish and whatever the F that thing is supposed to be.
A thing that is a blob. Does anybody know what that silhouette is? We would appreciate the help.
Like, that's complete, Thanks for giving me the heads up about the apple, Hans. Yeah, like, that blob is very inconsiderate. Is it this medallion? No. Is it... Oh, we still need the fish, too, so...
Yeah, I'm looking for the fish. Poisson.
Poisson?
I see a bird. I see fire.
You see... Oh, yeah,
I
matches.
see the fish. And see the weird little... Okay.
Medallion?
Okay, go slightly left of there, like 3. It's the same color as the
Oh,
branch.
wow. That was very cheatery, guys.
High-five me, I saw it.
Boom.
Okay, does anybody know what that silhouette is?
Honestly, this might be dice. I don't think so, though. It was a crushed aluminum can.
Well, that is valid. It was a blobby thing.
It was a bunch of blobby nonsense. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy, Gabe.
Hey, everyone, I think I broke my computer.
Well, that wouldn't be the first time.
Seriously, nothing is working.
That is really bad.
Really alarming.
I'm alarmed by it.
No, this file is broken.
Yay! Oh, there you go.
So, over here it says the sound's not working.
Right.
It's totally working.
That's messed up.
But it took me that long to get a video to play.
Wow.
Rebooting did get it to read the SD card, though.
Woohoo!
I actually couldn't proud.
Carol kept that key as well, huh? Okay, well now I got the crowbar to take up those planks to build myself a plank engine. Oh, it's her purse! Nice! And I don't have whatever it takes to open the purse. Oh, there was something else there? Oh, duct tape. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Well, pickaxe. Give me the good word. Really? Why are they making it seem like it's this hard to open the hood of a car? Really? You know, crowbars are literally for lifting nails out of boards, and instead the game's like, no, use a pickaxe for that. Yeah, this is building a boat, not fixing a boat. They are distinct actions. You can actually paddle with your hands. I mean, you shouldn't. It's not good, but you can.
What, paddle a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the type of boat you have and how easy it is, but if it's just like a raft, it's fine. Although you're better to hang your feet off the end and just kick your feet out.
Well, this is dangerous. These gentlemen of leisure, if I pick one or the other, one will surely have a seizure. I fear I'm in a quandary. So simply do my laundry. Boom! Oh, that was close. It was sad that the crowbar wasn't used to, you know, pop open to lift out nails. Just so off-brand, crowbar. Do they say that? Ugh, I used to keep bugs like these in a jar. Okay, is that a hint? I feel like that might be a hint. I've got a knife and some wire. How is the purse locked? Oh. Wow, the lock on her thing defaults to 666. That is not encouraging. Oh my god, look at that little guy.
Bit of cobweb never did any harm to anybody.
That's true.
Look at that.
Let me see. For once, he just moved cobwebs with his bare hands. No! I got spider-lated! Spider-lated is one of the worst kinds of lated to get. Oh, a shaman is here to help. Thanks, buddy. Are you a ghost shaman or are you a real shaman?
Who are you? Where's Carol?
Oh, sorry.
For my fiance.
She's going home. Where she belongs.
I will just let it play
What
out.
are you
I
talking
thought I had to
about?
click.
I have to find her.
But you
I
won't
didn't.
find her yet. Your journey is just beginning. If you insist, follow the sign from her hand. And if you're lucky, it won't be too late.
Oh, it's blurry.
It's too bad. It was a bird, though, so...
I have to charge the phone to find out what happened.
Damn right I do. So let's go do that. Wait, what about the triangle thing I tried to get at? Ah, here it is. How did she manage to get it in there? Ducks! Ducks are some of the cutest birds, people. Alright, so now I just need that cellular telephone charged. But her charger is inside the purse. Oh no, it was right here? Okay. Well, that's not as difficult as I thought it would be. Oh, right, I have to crowbar open the thing and fix the engine so I can start it so I can charge the car. Right. That's right, I was paying attention to what was happening. God, if only car engines were this easy to fix. We got into an accident and all the fuses got swapped around. Alright, so it's supposed to be what? 115. Okay. And that one's supposed to be 130. So obviously the middle one has to be 90. And this one has to be 25. And the rest kind of solves itself. Alright, 30 and 80. Okay, so that only has to be 30. So I guess you have to go... 5 has to go up here. No. 95 and 30. 85 and 150. So you definitely go there. So that's 60 and I need another 25. Oh! Huh. Well, that's weird. Could have sworn that was going to go there. Maybe not. Okay, so 130 I can get two ways. 40 and 90, or... Wait, 130? No, it's 40 and 60. No, it's 40 and 90. What am I saying? But what if I swap out which is which? There we go. Except I don't have a 50. Oh, I don't. I need a 75? Right. Well, there you go. Yes, it's an all-electric camping van of the future. Start, my beloved engine. Start! Charging cable. Is it not copying over? That is the fastest charging phone I've ever seen. That was 12 seconds to fully charge a phone. Oh no! You got some weird pictures on your phone there, Carol. We're gonna have to talk about that later. Oh yes, right. Lightning crucifix. Lightning crucifix. Lightning crucifix! I don't know if that necessarily means the chieftain was telling the truth. Like, I don't know that you can guarantee that, buddy. He just wasn't lying about that one specific thing. Hey, more hidden object puzzles. Alright, so we got 3 feathers. That's 1. 2. That's not a feather? Really? Gate token, the letter R. Is that a gate token? Probably the item we need here, huh? Dart. Senor Owl. We've got... Is that a straight razor? That was a straight razor. Alright. That is not an owl's eye. Oh, that counted as a picture. I just thought it was a Stein. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So he was just flipping the engine, the battery on so she could charge her phone. I guess that makes sense. Alright, so behind there is another feather. And there's a third feather right here. No, that's another cactus. There's a third feather right here. Nope, that's just something that's blue and feather-like. There's a third feather right here. Finally, it worked. Now we just did an owl. 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 Hoot hoot indeed. Dragonfly. We've got lamps.
Is that a carving of an owl on the box?
Where?
The maple leaf?
This?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a carving of an owl.
You're very welcome.
Bravo.
Very, very welcome.
Bird! Apparently I'm pro-bird suddenly. Which is surprising, given how thoroughly birds have screwed me over in the past. I'll just pry this out of your cold, dead body.
Jojo the parrot.
He's a real dick, that Jojo the parrot. That's what I always tell everybody. Alright, let's put that together.
Just liked you too much.
That was what was going on.
Have you told everybody the story about
Of course.
Jojo the parrot? I have pictures of Jojo. Oh no, I don't have pictures of Jojo.
Yay! String puzzle! String puzzle! Alright, hold on. Hold on, everybody. He is a weirdo, that Jojo. Alright, so... let's just make a note of that. Hans caught it as well. Alright, so it's DH5. 5 string puzz. And that is at 19 minutes. That's a weird song you've chosen to sing.
It's my impatient. I'm waiting for
Gotcha.
rendering.
Alright, so let's do this.
So why are you taking note of something?
We always keep record of when this puzzle appears. Yay! That was one of the easiest versions of that we've ever seen. Damn you, night creatures! Stealing my fiance like that. And if you know what that's a reference to, be the first commenter below the video to mention it, and you'll win a prize. Just drop it in the comment section below the video, along with the time code for where in the video I asked the quiz question. Boom. The prize is yours. That's a pretty scary thing. Huh. I could melt the wax with a light source and a lens of some kind. Really, you wouldn't go to fire first. You're going directly to light source and lens, and oh my god, it's the same Zeppelin that's there every time. What is going on with this? Sorry, hot air balloon. Good unabridged. I hope you enjoyed your 3 ounces of vodka. I hope it was in a fruity drink and not just, you know, whole. Monocle! Now I just need a source of light, and boom, that wax is all as good as melted. Why is there a spooky fantasy tower? Where am I exactly? Nothing you can do about that one?
I've already tried. This is a
Oh, poor bird.
Sorry, bird. Did not succeed in your
Okay, now they're just taunting me with this darned, putting this darned hot air balloon in every shot. No, I don't want to click on them. I want to see what's on the island.
But I did get in there.
Alright, so I've got a wire. What can I use a wire for? Ooh. That was timely. Nice. I hear you, Unabridged. It's hard to stress when you had a giant fruit drink full of vodka. I'm going to agree with you on that one, just logically speaking. It sounds like somebody is girl drink drunk. Oh, girl drink drunk. You're the best sketch. Not ever, but close. No? Okay. Wait, was there a... No. Oh, wait, there is. Look, there's a... hourglass hidden behind there, so I just need 2 more. Oof. You're right. There's always a better way to inform your players about what they should be doing. You should absolutely load up some Injustice 2 and get yourself some sweet new records. Seriously, what is this giant monster skull and what is it doing in this graveyard? Yeah. I like... Is this a church? Am I on a cemetery? The word you're looking for is in, but did all the headstones lying around not tip you off that this was a cemetery type of situation? Wait, do I just need to use the sunlight? Oh, I thought I needed an extra source of light. Apparently the sunlight was all I needed. My bad. I was expecting too much of the game. It's like, I'll need a lens and a source of light to do it. That source of light being the sun. Well, you didn't really tell me that, did you? As always, we're using a coin to unscrew something.
Sharpen a bit.
Done and done.
Sharpen a bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. What a cute little bird. Come on, this happens to me so much this game.
Oh, that's... What do you think? Or too sharp?
A little too sharp. Alright, so I need 11 feathers. Oh, bunny.
There.
Again, rabbits do not like carrots. Let me see. Actually, that's pretty good. Boom. I feel like fighting games could be badass when you're drunk. I feel like a first-person shooter would just get frustrating quickly. I don't know that I've ever tried that. I see. Squirrel!
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 Alright, we need 2 feathers. It's your job to help me find them.
Oh, this is the screen I was used to. Hey, squirrel. Trees are moving in the background.
I found 9. Just need a teensy bit of help with these last 2. Yeah, but that'll happen after we get the 9. Oh, actually, that's the hourglass right there. I was wrong. I thought we were going to need the 9 feathers to do something to reveal the hourglass, but you're right. It was right there.
Is there a feather behind that clear plastic bottle, or is that just...
It was a feather at the base of it, of all things. Thank you. I had not looked there yet. I thought that was a shadow. Still need 1 more hourglass, huh? No. We're getting there. That's what counts. Oh, they're all different sizes. That makes sense. Alright. Yay! Now we can go use the... Move the clouds to get the hourglass, to use the hourglass to make a key to open the door. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Oh, whoops. It's weird that in the picture it's clearly not still on top of the hourglass, but here it is. Very strange. Also, I don't see how it matters where I put the bottom one, but whatever. I see. Fascinating and logical, too.
What is this place? Is it even real?
Okay. The key! Now we just have to fix the key, everybody. And we can get into the Tower of Mystery. How do I swap the... Oh, okay. Wasn't as hard as I thought. So basically I had to switch every tine of the key once, and we were done. Huh. So I was checking something in a Game of Thrones book for the video I was doing.
Yeah, I'm listening.
And do you know what bothered me the most? In the whole book?
What?
Tyrion referring to somebody as the specter at the feast.
Okay.
I'm like, bitch, you don't have Shakespeare.
Yeah.
How the hell do you know that phrase? Really bothered me. Like, that's not just something people say, it's a reference to Macbeth. Although it could be that, I mean, there's a really good chance that Game of Thrones is set in the distant future. So maybe that's just caught on as a phrase.
That could be.
I don't know if that's what they're going for, and that was the big hint all along. That it was set in the future. Is friggin' Tyrion is quoting Shakespeare. You chill? He's
I
chill.
pointed out to you.
Red jam.
I do not believe that George R. R. Martin stuck to his original plan
Whoa.
when writing Game of Thrones.
Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We did it! You know, fun fact. Some swords have a red gem and a yellow gem. And if you know what that's a reference to, be the first commenter below the video to mention it, and you win a prize. Just drop that into the comment section below the video.
Don't answer anymore! Maybe he'll stop doing this!
Drop that into the corner below the video, and you'll win a prize. Just be sure to put in the time code for where I asked the question. Hi, this puzzle. I hate you. I don't care that it's basically finished. I hate it. Yay!
Carol! No! No!
Oh no! She's a magical princess from another dimension? That is a twist I didn't see coming. I thought she was dead and we saw her ghost last time, but
Hector, what an amazing
I
end
guess
at the same
she was a
time.
princess from
Tragic
another
story.
dimension and we have to find her across
Now,
numerous
readers of
games?
Paranormal Magazine will be brought to tears if I don't ask you this. What happened to Carol? Did you find her at the end?
I only saw her once more. She wanted to say goodbye. Let's stop for now, shall we? It's better to leave something for the readers to imagine, or else they won't be intrigued any longer.
You
Don't
don't
you
know how
think?
reporting works, do you?
Spoken like a true demon hunter. Thank you once again for your time and for this amazing interview.
Well,
Hope
you've got
to
me
hear from you
hooked. I
again.
can't wait to see what happens in the next Demon Hunter game. I'm glad they've decided to make this an ongoing series. Although again, they'll never do better with 2 than they did with 2. The game where people are constantly firing rocket launchers at you. The best hidden object game ever, if you judge hidden object games by how many rocket launchers are featured in them. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, and quiz answers. Go in the comments section below the video. If you'd like to be here for the live streams where games like this get played, check out the Discord channel. That's where I announce them. We'll see you back here for the continuing adventures of Demon Hunter in the next item on the playlist. When that game comes out, it's not out yet. But until then, I'm going to say au revoir. And we're done. Oh, what a nice tulip. Oh, Ottawa. That's a daffodil?
That's a daffodil.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's got very pointy, it's got very, like, sorry, rounded-ended leaves.
That's a daffodil.
I'm going to trust you on that one. It was a beautiful flower, is what counts, and it was super yellow. So yes, we're going to wrap up the stream here. Thanks everybody who dropped by. I hope you had a great time. I certainly know I did, and then I pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that. We'll be back here tomorrow night. If there's games people would like to see played tomorrow night, send me a message over on the Discord for the request stream. It should be a good ride in any event. I will see you back here for that, but until then, I'm going to say au revoir.